I am your voice. I alone can fix it. The out-of-touch media elites, the political elites, but the elites from the elites who led us from one financial and foreign policy disaster to another. Like to punch him in the face, I'll tell you. Knock the crap out of him. Like to punch him in the face. You've done well, but I would have been boom, boom, boom. I'll beat that. Like to punch him in the face. If you see somebody getting ready to throw a tomato, knock the crap out of him, would you? Seriously. Like to punch him.
Looking at what Trump is doing, I realize I have seen this movie before. What Turkey is going through, the United States of America will now go through. I feel sorry for American people. Their country may change completely possibility. They have to start the fight early. The longer they delay, the worse it will be.
If you heat the water very slowly, the frog will just sit there.
Getting used to a dictator taking over a country is like boiling a frog in a pot of water. The water gradually heats up and the frog doesn't realize it. And after a while, the frog dies. I know this because I'm watching this movie for the second time. The state is the instrument that exploits the West majority for the welfare of a minority and therefore establishes a system. Corporations and rich big families own this tool. The state can survive as long as it defines itself as sacred and makes the West majority believe in it. Therefore, it defines the enemy and portrays him as a great evil. It claims to protect the West majority. This is true for all states. However, it's necessary to distinguish between the people and the state.
Questa mattina mi sono alzato, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao.
To blame the whole people leads to false cruelty. Not all the people of Israel are responsible for the state of Israel. The colonial policies of the United States, China, Russia or Britain are not the responsibility of all the people of these states. Some people see the truth and who, despite nationalism or religious drugs, oppose the atrocities of their states. Bernard Shaw, Bertrand Russell, Henry David Thoreau, Rachel Corrie, Ahed Tamimi, in Turkey, Yashar Kemal, and many others. Not all the American people are responsible for Trump. Of course, there are many beautiful and enlightened people among them.
I have the pleasure to present to you Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr.
I am happy to join with you today.
Fascism is rising in the world these days. Pharaohs and a handful of minority with vested interests rule states. Moreover, these mechanisms of exploitation are carried out under the name of democracy. These giant capitalist states organize the whole world to exploit it. The reason for the rich in those geographies is the poverty of other geographies. This is a historical situation, the history of colonialism of the British Empire, the United States of America's exploitation of Latin America with the Monroe Doctrine, the Soviet Union's acquisition of small communist state satellites under Stalin, the Israeli occupation of Palestine and other Arab lands. These are all commonalities. Colonialism and post-colonial systems shape the world. Under these conditions, the people of the world are resisting fascism and must do so. This new fascism represented by Trump and other one man is much more insidious than in the past. It is changing normal life very slowly because they have colonized all of our lives and we don't even realize it. They have the power to regulate all life. Technology has advanced so much and the life that is offered to us is accepted people as having no alternative. Nothing stands in the way of a handful of spoiled rich, but some of the people are rebelling against the pharaohs. They are rebelling against injustices. They are my true citizens, real citizens, the people who are against oppression, exploitation and the domination of their state over the people in other geographies are my real citizens.
Bueno, te voy a dar dos cosas. Te voy a dar una foto mía, sin pasamontaña. ¿Sale? La foto.
Libertador del Sur, Emiliano Zapata, manifiesto zapatista en agua. La luz será mañana para los más, para todos aquellos que hoy lloran soberbia y tapa con cañones sus oídos. Nuestra lucha es por un trabajo.
It's time to become prophets, artists, philosophers, dervishes, and saints. It's time to become citizens of the world like Charlie Chaplin or Marlon Brando. This spirit must be glorified against fascism. We must choose and incorporate into our lives not the institutional religion of states but the beliefs nourished by those ancient theologies from our thousands years of anthropology. The religion, attitude and propaganda of the state must be abundant.
Terrorism. Terrorist leader. Terrorist tourism industry. Terrorism.
Philosophy must be raised, art must be raised, and internationalism must be raised. Otherwise, these barbarities will continue. Otherwise, this world will become an uninhabitable place. They will not stop unless we create obstacles in front of them. Unfortunately, many people think that states are friends or lovely thing. They believe wholeheartedly in the propaganda spread by states. They still cannot see what is what. We need to understand that the world is our true homeland, our mother, and our soul and spirit, which connect us and make us exist.
I want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
We must reject the morals and values of those who don't understand. We are the earth. We are nature. We are not a state because we don't have enough money in our pockets. States are a handful of corporations and rich spoiled brats. We are alone.